monetization thing on.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Morning Brews. On today's show, Ange versus the Brennan Johnson haters, Coventry City versus Tottenham Hotspur, and Bayern Munich get revenge for Harry Kane. Stay tuned here. Oh, where's the intro? There we go. Welcome back to Tottenham on Tour, your world famous morning brew show with myself, the Cough, and of course the Roadman. Before I go to the Roadman, I'm just going to do a bit of house cleaning. No disrespecting other YouTube channels here. We don't believe in that. We don't believe in trolling. We're here to build a community. We're going to focus on our own stuff. They're going to focus on their own stuff. We're going to have a really good show. There's no need to be a beep. But Roadman, how are you doing, sir?
Knackered. I had no sleep last night. It was horrible. I was hot. I was uncomfortable. And yeah, I'm just very miserable. I woke up angry, mate. When I drove to the school run on the way back. On the way back.
All the sheep ran away. You grew up grumpy and all the sheep ran away.
Yeah. On the way back home, mate, if I had a bleep machine, it would have broke. It would have sounded like a flat line. Everyone just can't drive.
Beep, beep, beep.
I just think we can't drive. Yeah, pretty much. And that's it. Yeah. And I come home and have a nice stream.
Yeah. Always, mate. That's what we're here. But let's see who's in the comments this afternoon or morning, wherever you are in the world, and take us through the show. We got a near band saying Harry Kane showed up yesterday in absolute colours. It was mental. 9-2. Mental. Man United also won 7-0. Respect. We got Anthony Clark's in the house saying big up, guys. Come on, you. What's a vegetable? Gents. Exactly, that's one.
Gents.
What's a vegetable we can use?
Actually, no, don't say that.
I like vegetables. Vegetables are good.
Yes.
Yes, kids, eat your vegetables.
Yes.
It's very important. The vegetables I like are tomato ketchup, but they're very good. We have Jimmy Hotspur in the house. Good to see her. We've got Peter Breen. Morning, lads. If we lose tonight, surely the majority will be Ange out. I'm not sure at this moment, Peter. I'm not sure at this moment. We'll get into it. We have Andrew Gregory, YouTube member. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Shawnee Slater. Showtime is in the house. Good to see you. Good to see you. Mr. Holland, sir. Mr. Holland, good to see you, mate. Please don't lose tonight. I'll never hear the end of it. They'll talk about it for years. That is the problem with losing to Coventry. They're still talking about us losing to them in the cup final. Big up, Gary Mappert. That's my man. Sod Coventry. We can't lose to Coventry tonight. Surely not. We got the sheriffs in the house. I'm big up. Good morning. Winston is locked in the freezer. So it's brews time. Absolutely. Winston is locked in the freezer. Great stuff. That's a great reference. We have MZ. We have Ronnie saying Coventry 3 Tottenham. Jesus.
Positivity.
Yeah. We have Aki's in the house. Good morning, everyone in chat. Brothers on the script. Just wanted to say thank you for all the love and the well wishes I've received. It means more than to me. Absolutely. After this show, pop over to From the Heart and give this man some support. He absolutely needs all our support. We're going to lift him up like we always do, and we're going to be the community. And that's what we are. We're a community. We look after our own. We have Kuba. Big up. Oh, surely we have to win that tonight. Surely? Yeah, we have to, mate. It's beyond a must-win now. For the sake of the football club, we have to win tonight. Come on, you geezers. Terry, vegetables. That's great, Spurs man. We love vegetables. Vegetables are good. Terry, vegetables. We've got Franz in the house saying, morning, guys. International Observer YouTube member. Franz, a YouTube member. Border da. Kate Rickson's in the house. Good luck, Brian. Absolutely, everyone's saying big up, Brian. They should do. Right, let's get into it. Bayern Munich won 9-2 yesterday, and Harry Kane scored 4. They're pretty good, Bayern Munich, aren't they? They're pretty good.
Yeah, they're not too bad of a team, are they? I don't know who they played. I didn't watch it at all. I didn't watch any football yesterday. But yeah, I mean, he's got another. What is it now? He's on 35 goals in the Champions League, highest ever English scorer in the Champions League.
Yeah, smashed his record. Smashed his record.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying, isn't it? It's kind of annoying that,
it's kind of annoying. Yeah,
we obviously let's not get down that route again. We've all been through it through ages now, but it is annoying when obviously we were left in a situation where he had to leave. There was no choice. He was never signing the contract, and he had to leave. So we're feeling the effects of that because it'd be great to have Harry Kane up front right now.
Yeah, I'd love to have Harry Kane up front. Oh, here's a bit of thing from Shawnee. Jason H, all the best. Yeah, absolutely. Who needs Kane anyway? Absolutely. Ange just said he will ring the changes tonight for people who haven't played much. Oh, for God's sake. For God's sake.
Ben Davis as captain.
Yeah.
It's going to be so good.
It's not Craig David, it's Ben Davis.
Oh God, mate!
Oh, this is going to be a fun show. We wasted.
The thing is with that, yeah. If he makes too many changes, right, you got to understand the players who haven't played yet are not going to be match ready. So we're going against Coventry, who they're not gonna come here and just, you know what I mean, let us walk all over them. They're going to want to win, right? If he does a Fulham, mate, yeah, this fan base is going to lose its head even worse.
Yeah,
it's all right. You can get annoyed and you can lose your head over losing against Arsenal, right? That's fine. And losing against Newcastle because for some reason they're our bogey team. No matter how bad they are, they still beat us. But we go to Coventry, mate, and lose then. That's 3 games in a row that we would have lost.
Yeah.
Right? That, this season, let alone the other games we lost last season, running into this one, 3 games in a row. We've seen managers sacked for less.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And it's not going to look good.
Speaking of which, Roma, that team we're playing in the Europa League, has sacked Daniel De Rossi last night for losing 3 games in a row. 1 point from 4 games. No, 4 points from 4 games. 4 points from 4 games it was. So they've sacked their manager for exactly the same thing that our manager is doing right now. I know it's Roma. But it's still, not good. It's not good.
It really isn't, mate. It really isn't. So tonight, it is a must win. It really is, because it's not just the fact that Levy will sit there and, you know what I mean, start contemplating. The board will sit there, start contemplating. Donna Cullen, she'll sit there contemplating whether or not it's best to make a change. But the fans, they're going to be the ones who are going to literally, you'll hear noise. You will hear noise. If it's not an easy clinical win, right? If it's not an easy win where we go and absolutely hammer them and we struggle, questions are going to start being asked behind the scenes, mate.
One of the things we've seen though, Roadman, Coventry put a video of them training, and what were they practicing?
Set pieces.
Being in a low block and counter-attacking quickly. That is what they've been practicing, because we don't change, mate. We don't change.
Yeah.
Coventry know what they're playing against because we don't change. They are ready to play 10 men behind the ball. They are 10 men behind the ball and counter-attack.
Yeah.
That's what they're going to do because we don't change.
No.
Roma aren't a bigger club than Tottenham. They're on the same level, but they're not a bigger club. I know they've won more trophies than us recently. They've won more league titles than us recently. That's for damn sure. But Roma a bigger club than Tottenham? I don't think so, mate. Don't think so, Yummy. We're shy. Simple. Yeah, we are. Never forgiven. Coventry for Gary Mabbutt in the day, standing at the league game and some scope. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Coventry need to beat them. We have Fonseca is also in trouble. No, they're not, Yummy. No, they're not, mate. No, they're not. No one's going to rattle me this morning. Right. Before we go on to the Coventry preview, Ange Postecoglou has I think rightly so. So this is not me being this total Ange. I will give him props when he does something right. I am balanced, even though everyone thinks I'm mental, probably because they're right. But Ange Postecoglou has rinsed people that are abusing Brennan Johnson on his Instagram account personally. And it's another thing. We did a video and we got a bit of heat for it, and we're going to get. You are allowed to critique a footballer's appearance. You're allowed to critique a game where they play crap. But the moment it becomes personal, you lose all right to criticise him because it's personal for you. It's not acceptable, guys. I'm not going to... he's absolutely right to say this is not acceptable. He's trying his best. He's just not good enough. He didn't. Ange didn't say that. I'm saying that. He's trying his best. He's asking from the bigger players at the club. And he's trying to get better. He's trying to be the best version of himself. If it doesn't work, he doesn't work. He was going to leave the club in a few years. There is a way to criticise a player, and you do not abuse players personally. It's not acceptable, guys. I know it's not any of our community for the most part. The people that watch Tottenham on tour won't do that. But just from the wider community, yeah, please critique a player's performance, not their personality. Not acceptable. What are you going to say about this, Dave?
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree with what you're saying, mate. When we did that video back then, obviously, yes, we do a half-an-hour show, so some wording wasn't right from myself.
Yeah.
But I said this exact thing, right? And I got insulted for it. I got people coming at me for it. But it's correct. I don't understand why I had people coming at me for it, because you don't abuse players. Simple as.
That's
and
our
like
problem,
said,
show, isn't it, Roadman? Because we only have. It's not like we're not one of these YouTube channels that goes live and they go live for 3, 4, 5 hours. We've got half an hour. We've got to say things condensed and we've got to say things quickly. So yeah, sometimes it doesn't
come out correctly because you're trying to rush it. Yeah, but my message, excuse me, my message was the exact thing that Ange is saying. Yeah, right. You can criticize a player absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It's when they personally abuse a player, right? And like Ange said, it's weird how it's become normal. It's weird how it's okay. It seems to okay within football and fan bases to be like that.
It's not football though, mate, is it? This is a societal problem now. This is when you don't like something someone's done, you personally abuse them.
Yeah. You don't
Kuva and I have had, like for example, Kuva and I have had it from people a few days because we've changed our opinion. Kuva more so than me. People call me a twat all the time, so I'm going to deal with it. And they're probably right, to be honest. They're probably right for calling me a twat. But when people change their opinions, people start getting nasty, and that's a societal problem. That is a global societal problem, and we've got to keep it football and critique.
Yeah, for me, how I see it, is the second you start abusing someone or speaking badly of them, right, in the sense of being nasty, not just critiquing and not saying, oh, they had a bad game or they're a crap footballer. You're allowed to say that. That's fine. The second you start abusing them, name calling everything, you just lost all rights to an argument. The second you name call someone, you've lost all rights to an argument because there's no point. There's no point. If you want to argue in an opinion, do it correctly. Do it right. Yeah? Abusing someone or acting in that sense is just, I just don't understand why people feel the need that they should do that. Everyone loves a kutch. But yeah, I just feel like, yeah, exactly the sheriff. Critique the performance, not the person. It's shame. I understand.
Life is too short.
Yeah, it really is. It is too short. And I feel like people just need to take a breath, stop doing it. You know what I mean? And it's like when people abuse other YouTube channels or abuse people on them. Everyone has an opinion. We sit here on these channels to give an opinion, yeah? If you don't agree with it, that's fine. Structurally, tell us why. But we won't allow abuse on this channel. That's the one thing we've always said, yeah? Is we don't agree with abuse to any of us, right? Even to people in the chat and to us. We don't allow it because it's just not right, Criticize correctly, give opinions correctly, just don't abuse. We're all human. We're all human at the end of the day.
It's one of the things. It's one of the things we've always done, because being that Brian is the leader of the channel, Mr. Daigle, we are a massive focus and proponent of mental health. We will always push mental health. We try and do as many mental health streams as possible. We'd love to do another one. Our mental health streams have really done a lot of good for some people. We're trying to now push people like the wonderful Dan Gaze, who's trying to start his own YouTube channel talking about mental health and disabilities and stuff. Like, we have a massive, we want make it our goal to really try and help mental health, and that is our focus as a channel. Yes, we want to talk about Tottenham. Yes, we want to put our fingers up like that all the time, but there is a way of doing it.
Sorry, but I did not mean to laugh at that point then, but what Andrew W. put in just made me laugh. I said, sorry, it just caught me off guard. I'm just sitting here listening to you like, oh, that's such a lovely way to say things and all that, and then bang, he goes and says that.
I know it's never.
Yeah, it's not to what you were saying. I just had to point out what he said because it made me giggle. Like, but yeah, but no, I totally agree with you, mate. Yeah, we listen. I was honest in my mental health. I suffer from. I'm not going into it. It doesn't matter. I've done it before. If you want to see about that, go and watch that one. People are going through things in life, yeah, regardless of where they are within their life, whether they're rich, whether they're poor, whatever. We are all human. Just chill the abuse out. Do you know what I mean? Criticize, fine. You know what I mean? But yeah, exactly. That's just made me laugh, like, you know what I mean? Because it is true.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it is true. So yeah, wherever but if anyone's on this channel, you go, just don't go to other channels and do it. You know what I mean? Be kind. Yeah. It costs nothing. It costs nothing to be kind and polite. It really doesn't. So on that, I was just about to say that. Be kind and polite. Like and subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, because we appreciate this channel's growing massively at the moment, and obviously we're trying our best to get as much content out as possible. It's hard. Sometimes we miss days, sometimes we can't get a stream out, but we try our best and we enjoy doing it, and we love the community we're creating. The people in the comments are outstanding. You all are fantastic. So yeah, I appreciate it.
When there's criticism, when you attack them personally.
Yeah. When it breaches that line between football.
I wouldn't say YouTubers are fueling the fire. I wouldn't say YouTubers are fueling them. At the end of the day, we're a tiny percentage of the Tottenham. How many Tottenham fans are there in the world? 15, 16 million people? Something, I don't know.
More than that.
How many Tottenham fans? Right? How many Tottenham fans are in the world? Yeah, we are the smallest little speck on the horizon. People are not abusing Brennan Johnson just because of Spurs YouTube chat. They're abusing him because they're twats. We can't control other people's views. We can't control our YouTube colleagues' views. Yeah, that we are a tiny speck. We're a speck on the horizon.
34 million, by the way, Ben. Apparently,
34 million.
Yes.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, YouTubers might have a bit of a thing, but I don't think they've got that much of a. We're trying to do more, but yeah. It costs nothing to make a constructive point, because everything when you talk is destructive. Absolutely. It's growing because you love what you all give out. So you get it back. Hopefully so. Hopefully we can get that thing, get to 10,000. Then explode, get 1 million subscribers, make loads of money, and then we can all sit around like a Chesterfield sofa, like in the cartoons. We can have like a pipe with bubbles coming out of it, like the cartoons, and we can all be wearing jackets. I think that'd be wonderful.
That would be wonderful.
34 million. Yeah, we're No, we're critiquing him as a chairman. Always critique him as a chairman. Always, always, always critique him as a chairman. Again, there's people wanted to go to Daniel Levy's house, and all of us in the protest. Well, I'm not in the protest group, but of course I know people in the protest group. Every single one of them said no, not acceptable. You go to his office to protest, which is Tottenham Hotspur Stadium and Hotspur Way. You don't go to his house, because he's not going to be there. It's going to be his wife. It's going to be his children. It's going to be his family.
Yeah,
you don't attack people's families.
Yeah, and again, I think it was under Conte, I think it was. The fans went after his daughter because the fans found his daughter's TikTok. And they went after his daughter. It's not right. You can critique opinions are fine. It's when you start doing stuff like that, it just breaches that line. There's no need for it. What's it going to do? You attacking someone's daughter, you abusing someone. What does that actually do? Nothing other than makes the person who's doing it feel a little bit bigger. Yeah, no, that's the thing. Yeah, this is the problem at the moment, Edu. Right? Yes, when you're critiquing a player at the moment, a lot of the time it does seem like an agenda. You know what I mean? To other people,
everything's an agenda. If you've got an opinion, it is an agenda. That's just it. At the end of the day, you can't have an opinion without having an agenda. The two go hand in hand. You can't just have an agendaless opinion. Otherwise, it's just hot air.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
It is.
It's hot air. When you've got an opinion, that's how you think. That is an agenda.
Yeah. And that, Sean, that was disgusting, mate. Let me put up Sean's comment.
Yeah.
That there. You know what I mean? And this is not just our fan base. The Arsenal fan base were going after Declan Rice's girlfriend, right? Because she didn't look how they should look, how they believe he should be with. That is downright disgusting.
Yeah.
Who the hell do they think they are to tell someone who they should be with?
They should laugh, yeah.
Vile. Yeah, it's vile, mate. And that's the thing. This is the line of breaching between football and personal, right? And that's it. Football, personal. Keep it to the football. Critique a player. Johnson right now is rubbish. He's crap. He's low on confidence. He can't do what we want. Yeah?
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? You're allowed to say that. That's fine. Go into his personal pages or message him probably vile stuff. Just don't do it, innit? Simple as. It's just not right. Yeah. It's just not right.
Absolutely. And you're probably right. He probably can't play against the way we play football and the way he's set up. Johnson is at his best. When I was watching We Are Tottenham TV yesterday, Johnson is at his best when you pay the ball quickly over the top of the defense, not over the top, but through the defensive line. So he's got loads of grass to run into, so he can use his pace. That is when Johnson is at his best. That's what he did all of his career at Nottingham Forest. It's what he does for Wales. At Tottenham, he's so far wide. By the time he gets the ball, the defence has already got back into their defensive shape. So I don't even think it's Johnson that's the problem. I think Johnson is incredibly average. I don't like him as a footballer. For me, he's not a footballer. But I don't think he's the issue. If we played quickly, 1 touch, 2 touch, we're banging on the defence like teams do to us, I think Johnson would be all right. With his pace, if you put the ball in behind and use James Maddison to put the ball in behind him and he has spacing to run into, I think Johnson would be all right. I think he'd be okay, personally.
He would be. Counter-attacking, he would have been fantastic. You look at Sonny at the moment. If you want to see how the system makes players struggle a bit, if you look at Sonny at the moment, he's touching the line constantly on the wing, right? But then if you look at under Conte and Jose, where literally Harry Kane and him became two of the best players combining in history. They did become that. This is where you're seeing there. This is where you're seeing the issue is our structure seems rigid. I hope people are going to agree with that. It seems very rigid. Everyone's set in the way.
I've ever seen.
And it just stuck. Yeah, everything seems stuck. It's not free flowing. And there's some players, I'll point out Romero on this one, yeah? We'll get the ball, right? And Romero will have the ball. And instead of playing quick balls and moving it fast, he stands there and literally struggles. You know what I mean? He just stands there and doesn't pass quick enough. So it doesn't allow us to break quickly. And just things like that. I just think the whole system at the moment, the whole situation, players on the pitch, there's just a struggle at the moment. You know?
Yeah.
That's how I feel it is. Everything is just struggling at the moment.
Let's go to the Coventry game then. Playing Coventry away in the Carabao Cup. I'm worried about this game. I'm very worried. We're playing against a championship team and I'm worried. I see them training and they training how to beat us because they know how to beat us because every team knows how to beat us. What do you think is going to happen?
Right. I don't know. It depends on the team he puts out. We'll have to see, but it all depends on that team he puts out. Because if he does what he did against Fulham and makes major big changes, it could be dreadful. Because he said that last time when we played Fulham, and said the reason he made so many changes is he wanted to give the players who were not playing as much more of a chance. Yeah, to prove what they want to do. That didn't work very well. That didn't work very well, right? So if we go into this game like that and we lose, mate, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good at all.
Or it's going to be very funny.
It could be. Depends how many score.
It's going to be very. I'm worried. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know when they are, and I don't see us beating Brentford as well. I don't see us beating Brentford at the moment. They're a very good side. I don't see us beating Brentford. We play Man United away in a couple of weeks. I don't see us beating Man United.
No. And this is the run of games that can basically sack a manager.
Yeah. El Sakiko coming up. El Sakiko. Yeah. 3-1 Spurs to St. Edu. It'd be a tricky game for young, rusty players and low on confidence against a well-drilled Coventry team. Absolutely. Brentford will beat us. More Bergvall Gray expected to start. Oh, God. It's just all children. Visser is injured, but they got Mbeumo. Mbeumo's fantastic. If we lose Ange Lara in, if Coventry maintains the spirit they lost last season, semi-final, it could be a very long night. Absolutely, mate. Brentford will be a draw in the Prem, no win till Ipswich. Brentford will be too quick and visible for us. I think if a player is shit, I'm going to call him shit. Personal abuse is out of order, but criticising players who are paid insane amounts of money to perform seems entirely fair. Correct, Cooves. Absolutely correct. 100%. This Ned and Mbeumo will cause us big problems. I agree. We've got a couple of questions to go through. We have one from Jimmy Hotspur. How many changes are you expecting tonight? I was expecting only 3 or 4. Now that Ange has said those words, I'm expecting 6 or 7 changes. And if we make 6 or 7 changes, I think we lose today. What do you think, Roadman?
Yeah. I mean, I have that feeling as well, that if we do make that many changes, that's that possibility there. The only thing you hope is because these players not getting game time, they come on the pitch and try and perform and do a job to prove to Ange why they should be starting in the Prem, not the others who are on the bench, because the ones that are starting at the moment ain't doing as well. So it's time for them to take their place. And this is the type of game you prove to the manager that you can take their place. I just hope that if, say the likes of Bergvall or Gray or Moore perform exceptional, I just hope Ange doesn't go into the next Prem game and just drop them and stick with the first team again as some sort of point-proven thing. It's a worry, but we haven't got a magic ball, so we don't know how the game's going to go. But on current form, on current basis, it's a bit of a worry. It's a bit of a worry, isn't it?
Absolutely. It's a massive worry. It's a massive worry.
Yeah.
And we've got another one from Jimmy Ho, who plays at the back for us tonight.
Well, I'll go with what I said.
With what Ronnie says.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. I feel like that's what's going to be the team. I feel like he's going to drop Van de Ven and Romero for Dragou and Davis. I don't know though. I don't know, because if we play that line with Ben Davis and Dragishin, who are not exactly the quickest of players, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. I hope he try. I hope he tries something. I'd rather lose trying something new than lose keeping the same.
We're not going to try. We don't change, mate.
No, I know. No, but you know what I mean. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying there, don't you? Is that if we were to change everything, go for the back three, stop inverting fullbacks, whatever, go for the 5-3-2 or something like that, then fine. That's okay. You know what I mean? At least you tried something new and it didn't work. Hold your hands up. You tried something. But yeah, on current run form, mate, we do need to win this game and we do need players. I hope Solanke starts because we still need him to actually start scoring goals because, yeah, it's not good.
Any means necessary. Any means necessary. But on
Do you
that
remember
note, guys,
yeah, just quickly, Ben. Do you remember when United won that season where they were getting like draws? They were getting like 1-0s, dirty game. They weren't even good football. They were just literally scraping wins together. I'd rather a season of scraping wins and ending up with a trophy than playing fantastic, beautiful football. Yeah,
we don't play fantastic, beautiful
no,
football.
but you get
Dave.
what I mean. No, I know, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'd rather win, no matter what.
I don't think Coventry play.
Probably.
I don't think
No,
they do. I think
they'll try.
They can beat us in normal time if they stick to a game plan, go 10 men behind the ball and hit us on the counter. They can beat us in 90 minutes for sure. But on that note, guys, it's time to end the show. We will be back later for, I don't know what we're doing tonight. I don't think we're doing anything because we got the Coventry game tonight. All I know is we'll be back tomorrow for Morning Brews, the usual time. Go and subscribe to the coffee company. It really mean a lot if you go and subscribe to me over there. We're trying to get on the way to 700 subscribers. Yes, exactly, Coops.
Oh, sorry.
Demand both.
I will, but unfortunately, in life, you can't get everything you want, can you? Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. I'd be on a boat or on an island somewhere, finishing up in the sun with a cocktail in my hand. But I'm not. I'm in miserable Wales.
Tomorrow. Ange management will be tomorrow at 12 p.m. lunchtime. So yes, you'll have us there. Thank you all so much for watching today's show. Have a great rest of your day. Hit the catchphrase, Roadman.
Doma ni mind.
And as always, if you smell what the cough is brewing. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Ciao for now.